in general? How are you feeling?
I mean, I'm all right. Obviously, first time, since I've been here, the Hawks haven't gone to the playoffs. So, a little bummed out. Wish I could go out there, help my team out.
Yeah.
But, life, basketball didn't go our way this year. Try and bounce back next year.
When you think about kind of what your guys' expectations were for the season and then how it's kind of shaken out, what's your biggest takeaway about this team?
A lot of talent. First of all, guys 1 to 15 on a roster can play, but still underwhelming year for us. Record was worse this year than it was last year, and we lost first round of the play-in. So definitely not what we saw ourselves this year, and we have all summer to reflect and figure out what we want to do for next year.
What would you say was kind of the thing that maybe contributed to, as you say, maybe an underwhelming finish?
I mean, well, for one, a lot of it is health. A lot of guys, are hurt, miss significant time. Me, Trey, Jalen, Sadiq's out for the rest of the year. So, still no excuses. 15-man roster for a reason. So, it's always that next man up mentality.
Onyeka, what's this injury process kind of been like for you of having an initial injury, coming back, and then kind of having that setback and being out for a longer amount of time?
I just think, with this foot, just taking my time with it, making sure it's healed, like 100% properly. I don't want to, deal with this again like I did this year, coming into the league. But, I think I'm fine. I just got to make sure I'm really on top of it. And I think I should, hopefully not have any more flare-ups the rest of my career.
Onyeka, what has it been like for you working with Tony Lang?
Tony, that's my dog. Since he came here last summer, I've always rocked with him. He used to play in the league, so, he understands. I'm looking forward to, working with him this summer and getting better.
Is he going to work out with you in LA, or are you going to come back here? How are you planning on maybe splitting your time?
Probably both. It's LA. I know Tone loves LA.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely, spend some time out there working out with me, him, Ed, Reg, and whoever else wants to come.
Yeah. This offseason is probably going to be one that has a lot of change for just the team in general. Just what is it about the nature of the NBA that, you try to keep your head in the right place when, a team might have a lot of changes?
Since I've been in the league, I met a lot of, good people, whether it be front office, the roster, training staff, and obviously, as you said, the nature of the beast, they might not be here next year, so you just try and cherish the memories, moments you have, with the team, that's why, I really love this team.
Yeah.
I'm close to all the guys on the team, that's the main reason why, I want to travel from, LA, seeing the Docs to Chicago, just, watching them play. I have a close relationship with all the guys on the team, man, so, whatever happens, happens, but, I'm glad I got to share the court with most of the guys on this team.
Appreciate it.
How valuable are those relationships in building a team that can go far in the playoffs?
They're lifelong relationships, me and very close. Bogey, dudes I, came into the Hawks with, 4 going on 5 years. Just that bond that, I just want to cherish the rest of my life. But, hopefully, nothing happens and try to run it back next year.
Besides the injuries, what do you feel like maybe just as a team you guys might have been lacking in order to kind of make sure you were in the playoffs this year?
I feel like maybe chemistry was a little off because, we did have a lot of guys in and out of the lineup, so it was tough to really get a feel for, one guy wants to do, another guy wants to do, because the chemistry's a little off. With Trey being out and Kobe's playing, and I'm out. Rudo's playing. Them two never really got time to be on the court together. Just an example, but I feel like maybe the chemistry was a little off because we had a lot of guys hurt out of the lineup. In my opinion.
Before the injury, did you take the leap forward this year that you kind of envisioned for yourself? You're shooting more threes, playing good defense at the rim. How would you kind of evaluate your progress?
Same before I got hurt.
Yeah, kind of in the time before that.
There was that little 10 or 15 game stretch, whatever that was. Just I think my confidence was a little different. My mindset was a little different, which I felt out there while I was playing. So did the rest of the guys here, on the staff, on the team, in the locker room. It was just the mindset I had going into each game, before the game. Was just a little different, which led to me playing how I was playing.
If this roster was fully healthy, hypothetically, do you think we would even be here right now, or do you think we'd be further in the playoffs?
I think we'll definitely be further in the playoffs. Play it, man. Missing most of our rotational forwards. Me, Jalen, Sadiq. That's tough. So I think it'd be a different story if we're healthy for the majority of the year, but it wasn't that way this year for us.
For the first full year under Quinn, how did you see the defense change or develop from, let's say, October to April, and what's left for that defense?
I mean, we were trying a bunch of different things out this year, seeing what works, what didn't work. Even when I came back for those 2 games on the West Coast, we started to hedge. Since I've been a basketball player, never hedged a day in my life. So it was definitely, something to get adjusted to. But, I love Quinn, believe in Quinn. I think he's the right coach for our team. So whatever he wants us to do, I'm all for it.
Now that Jalen's brother crossed town, are you going to buy him any UCLA gear?
No. It's funny. The one school Kobe couldn't go to was, UCLA, and that's the one he went to. That beef is real. I swear to God, that beef is real. But, still rooting for all the Johnsons' success, and still fight on.
Good answer.